Pentagon says Mormons are not Christians. Mormons aren't Christians. Got any Mormons in the house today? Any Mormons? Mormons aren't Christians. Bible Dumb Podcast. How do you feel about this? You should call in. You want to call in, Davey, and tell me how you feel about why about the. Here, I'm going to put it. Anybody, by the way, it's a call-in show. I keep on forgetting. Hey, everybody, it's a call-in show. Here you go. Here you go. Here's a call. There's a call-in show. If you want to join, you could tell me how you feel about. They're no longer Christians. Mormons are no longer Christians, guys. Sorry. No longer.
The top searches we're seeing right now is what are some of the top faiths and religions that we saw drop from the list?
Well, what we did see are actually a lot of Christian denominations, to point out, Ashin, but a lot of small Christian denominations. What we did see is a consolidation of a lot of Christian denominations into maybe more than 20 on the 31 that are now on this approved religious codes list. And I'll get more into that a little later on. But what we're seeing now is you're seeing on the recognized list, you see agnostics, you see Buddhists, Hindus, Islam, Judaism, Sikh, and then about 20 or so Christian denominations that are integrated into this group. And we should point out that
just Christian-based groups. Baptists, Catholics, Lutherans, and Methodists, etc.
A whole lot of those are now being caught up into this catch-all phrase, no religion, or other religions, or other faiths. And so that's really what's happening here is this kind of standardization of these more than 210 codes that the.
Why would they do that? Why would our Christian fascist government, why would they start whittling away these recognized religions? Now Mormonism is an other religion. Mormons aren't Christians. They believe in crazy revelations and and strange miracles. Oh yeah, I thought only that's not Christian. That's not Christian. Keg's Breath wouldn't let Catholics have a service in the Pentagon on Easter. How are Mormons not Christians? They believe in Latter-day Saints.
U.S. military has been using now for the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, Louis, what's the logic of this move happening right now? Why did the Pentagon decide to do this?
Well, a lot of this action is being driven by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. He has really focused on aligning the military with religious ideals in some aspects, and he's really focused on reforming the chaplain corps. The chaplains, they are members of religious faiths who provide religious guidance to members of all faiths within the military units that they serve under. And one of the main focuses that we've seen from Hegseth is trying to change some of the ways that the chaplain corps has operated in the past, as he sees it as a way to make the warriors reliant on spirituality as well as the military training that they also have.
Yeah, Louis, 180 is a huge number. How many religions are actually left on?
Yeah, Mormons have their own book, but it's part 3. That's like saying, look, if you like Return of the Jedi and I like Empire Strikes Back, that's okay. We both like Star Wars. If my favorite's Empire Strikes Back and your favorite is Return of the Jedi, we still like A New Hope, right? We still both like Star Wars. We're still both Star Wars fans. You see what I'm saying? Who they claim Puerto Rico in the show? I don't know what you mean by Puerto Rico. They're claiming Puerto Rico. I don't know. I'm having a hard time even focusing with this guy dressed like a fucking clown.
On that list now.
So 31 is the list that we
like. Who on ABC saw that guy show up to work and we're like, yeah, it's cool. Put him on TV.
So I went through earlier, and I said when I went through the list, that was prompted back in 2017 by a legislation passed by Congress in 2013. And what it was that the Congress wanted to have a good idea.
This guy, look, dude, I'm not a Democrat, weirdo. What is it with you, weird ass? All you weird ass, creepy ass cultists. What is wrong with you guys? Stop. Leave me alone. Look, see, it says anarchist under my name. I'm an anarchist. I don't like all you dumb shits. I don't like you culty weirdos, man. Yesterday, I went to the bar because I had to, and I talked to all sorts of Republicans, and they're all telling me they fucking hate Donald Trump. They're like, we were Trump supporters. And I'm like, I'll tell you what, man. I hate Democrats. I hate Republicans. They're like, you know what? So do we. I'm like, we need to know our neighbors more. We need to have mutual aid. We need to be helping each other because the government's not going to do anything for us. They're like, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, you guys are you guys want to be anarchists with me. You see, fuck all this shit. Fuck the Democrats. Fuck the Republicans. You culty cult weirdo, you cultists.
Idea of what faiths and belief systems were in the U.S. military so that chaplains could then cater their needs and the needs of the units that they were servicing under. And so again, what we see here on your screen now is a list of about 31 or so, the mainly Christian denominations, but also including agnostics. Now, not included in the list is what used to be included in the list, something called atheists and some various pagan religions, including one called Troth that focused on Norse religion.
Yeah, Louis, what does it actually even mean to be a military recognized religion? Does it just mean the 180 that got dropped off the list, they don't exist anymore?
No, that's not it at all, Ashin. What is going on, as the Pentagon acknowledges that this reduction, this consolidation is taking place, they note that, look, we accept all religious faiths. We are not imposing on any specific religion. What this is all about are specific.
Who is the Democrat Party leader right now? First of all, it's the Democratic Party, you weird ass cultist. Anyway, the Democrats don't have one. The leader, they have no power. Who the hell? Hakeem Jeffries is the minority. But like, who gives a shit? Who's the leader? What are you, a fucking alien? Take me to your leader. Are you a fucking extraterrestrial? Are you a lizard person? Donald Trump's a lizard person. Maybe that's what it is. All these lizard people are like, who is your leader? Who is your leader? I want to take me to your leader. Who is your leader?
Two-letter religious codes that
I need a daddy. I need a cultist. I need a guru. Where am I going to be if I don't have a leader? I need a leader. I can't do anything without the government telling me what to do. I need a leader who tells me exactly what to think because I can't do it for myself. I refuse to have any kind of critical thinking skills or develop my sense of self. I won't ever cobble together my own personal philosophy based on things that I have observed and things that I've read. I can never live a legitimate ethical life because I can't do anything on my own. How could you blame me for anything? I like very simple answers. I don't like complexity or nuance because I need the boss to tell me what to do. Hammer the nail. Do the thing that I do all day. Automaton.